welcome to a Tier 6 cruiser replay in the Hobart. This is primarily a ship that is geared out to be a sub-hunter, but it's got some nice tools as well. It's got a crawling smoke, has hydro, and torps, so it's a pretty nice all-rounder, to be honest. It's a little fragile, but it's got good HE guns, and when the time is right, it's got good AP. So, starting off this game, so it's a balanced 6 on each side. We do have the sub and a single DD on this side, but we are the attacking squadron, or party, or whatever you want to call us. So accelerate fast up and then get spotted, smoke up, shot out. And with the crawling smoke, oh, there's a sub on the surface, nice. Anytime you can shoot a submarine is a good time. I do get some shots for late smoke, but now my intention here now is to try and dissuade the enemy submarine and enemy DD from doing anything major. Trying to keep pressure on that Fabuki if I can. Obviously torpedoes are the main threat to our BBs, so keeping them safe by eliminating anything that can do lots of damage is my main task. I would love to pick up the submarine again, but I think he's out of range at the moment. Some torps are inbound, but looks like they're not going to hit anyone. Saying that, the Fabuki decided to sit sideways on and eat a torp. Not the best of ways to play, but there you go. Okay, so lots of targets to shoot at the moment, but I'm not seeing the ships I want to shoot, which is the submarine and the DD. So, just in case, I'm sending out some planes, noticing the sub, and he's doing a good job here of dodging. I do get a flood on him though, so that's nice. While he's spotted, I'm holding off to my ASW. I kick it in when he disappears. So now, hopefully, we can get some more drops on him. I am spotted, and unfortunately, I'm spotted side onto a Bayern, so that's not great. So I kind of panic here a little bit. Submarine is dodging and weaving and doing a good job of evading any of my drops. But he's about to run out of air, it looks like. So I'm hoping I don't take too much damage. I don't want to turn away too much from the submarine, so I want to keep him in range. And unfortunately, I think he's just gone out of range as I try and reposition to avoid getting too much damage. So, yeah. Okay, it's one kill on each side now. Looks like the Bayern and our New Mexico are going to border hug their way towards each other, and the submarine pops up on the surface. Time to punish. Get my shots out if I can. Try and do as much damage while he's on the surface as I can. Good. I think another hit might take him out actually. And I do manage to get a kill, which is nice. I'm receiving some shots from Nuremberg, so I need to just get away from him if I can. Now I want to try and help our New Mexico, so I'm going to try and focus the Bayern. He is on the border, so it's a bit difficult to target. So trying to just judge shells. Trying to get a good idea of where he's going and how he's manoeuvring. Obviously, because he's on the border, my torps are a bit of a guess. and he's just turned into it a bit more, so that's going to slow him down. So I think he's going to slow down too much from my torps to land. But it looks like our New Mexico is not going to survive, unfortunately. So trying to take advantage of him being the main focus of the enemy BB. Yeah. So it's a shame that those enemy torps didn't do any damage to the enemy. I don't know why they got rid of team kills and stuff, because all you need to do is ban players that do it. But now hitting the buy-in is a priority, and I'm actually getting the kill and bounty hunter as well, which is a nice combo. So now, of course, I get hit by a shell and instantly fire. But now out of harm's way. We did win that exchange. So we have a 1 ship advantage, it looks like, and a slight points advantage based on that. So now up north, yeah, the 2 submarines are doing what submarines do, which is not a lot. I get spotted probably by the Fubuki. Oh, and there he pops up and shoots at me. Thank you very much. I'll take advantage of that. So shots out. If I can get rid of this Fubuki, that'd be nice, because he is potentially a high damage dealer. So I don't get a kill, but he's out of the game, so that's a really important kill, especially on this flank. So now it looks like Nuremberg is going to come through the gap, so I'll let our Normandy know which side is coming. And suspecting that, I'm going to put some torps out. They're speculative. I don't expect the torps to land, but you never know. Here comes the enemy DD's torps. Hopefully the Normandy's got enough notice to avoid them. And suspecting the Nuremberg coming through the middle. There you go. He's coming through in the middle. I switch to armor piercing, and I'm going to wait until he comes around the corner. Unfortunately, the Normandy turned out from the torps rather than in, and obviously died to them, which is a bit of a rookie mistake. But I get a couple of nice citadels on the enemy Nuremberg. He's given nice broadside to me. Another 2 citadels, so that's 5 citadels in total. And last shot's out, and someone else gets in, but damage was done, so that's a nice kill. Bit obvious, I mean, he was asking to get killed. So now the Normandy, using my smoke, I'm just going to try and put shots onto him. If I can get fire, that'd be excellent. But just ticking the damage over as much as I can. I do get a fire, that's nice. So at this stage down here, we don't have too much of a problem. Fuso is going away. My main concern will be the Arizona, because he's coming this way potentially. So getting eyes on him will be quite important. Don't know how our sub got spotted, but there you go. So yeah, I push out to try and get some shots on this Normandy. It doesn't look like I'm going to be able to do that. And my smoke is just about to run out. I make a slight mistake here, because with my smoke just about to run out, I really don't want to be spotted. So, and I do get spotted by, I think the Arizona just over the island. So I don't really want to get hit by the Arizona if I can help it. So if I can get a fire on this guy and then just retreat, that's what I'll do. So at the moment we have a ship advantage and a point advantage. So I'm just making sure that I don't die trying to do damage. because once you're dead, you can't do any more damage. So trying to dodge. Do alright there. Another volley coming in, again trying to dodge us again. But when shells land, it's a lot of damage for my meager health. So yeah, I don't know where the Normandy is, so I'm a bit worried about. So that was a shot from the Normandy, I think. I'm a bit worried about where the Normandy is, or what the Normandy is going to be able to do. I'm trying to juke the Arizona's shells if I can, and there's a Normandy. He's turning back out, so I need to be careful here. So I'm going to go dark, I think. I don't really want to be dodging two sets of BB shells. So finally go dark. Final volley is out, and none of the shells hit. Good. Dodge both of them, which is nice. Okay, so at this point, I'm just taking a breather. I'm looking to relocate. I'm looking to find a location where I can be useful, but not die in the process. Our submarine is getting spotted again somehow. I mean, you're in a ship that. I mean, there's the only other thing that can spot you is the sub, and that's up north. So I don't know how our submarine is getting spotted. Maybe it's just the pings, but yeah. Anyway, I need him alive because he's my eyes, and if he dies, then I can't really get into position to like use an island or something like that to do damage and take a ship out. Whereas a submarine can still do damage and not receive any back. So making use of the island between me and the Arizona to get some shots away. I'm just hoping for a speculative fire. If I can get a fire, then and I do get a fire, excellent. It just means it's ticking over, and one fire just means they're unlikely to do damage control. And it now looks like there's two BBs coming south, so I am now. I can't really engage. I'm going to hope that the submarine, and again I smoke up, but I don't do a good enough job of smoking up and slowing down at the same time. I get away with it, I only get a slight hit, which is good. So now just shots away. I'm in the smoke. As long as the submarine is alive, and his submarine's dead. Just needed to keep spotting, so I've now got a 1 minute smoke that's going to be useless. I get another fire, which is really handy. But now I'm blind and I'm in smoke, and there's nothing I can do, and I don't want to be snuck up on by the enemy BB because he knows exactly where I am because I'm putting smoke down, and where the smoke is, that's where I am. But where he is, I don't know. And now it's potentially there's a repulse and an Arizona looking to creep up on me. So I'm going full speed so that I can get out of my smoke and spot where the enemy are. What I'm hoping is I can get a spot and then the smoke covers me and I can get another shot away, and the fire's still ticking over fortunately, so if I can start another fire, but I'm a bit worried about where repulse is behind the island now, so if I can get eyes on the Bayern, so the Arizona, and maybe get another fire going, especially if that fire runs out, which yeah, it's just run out, so if I can get another fire started on him, that would be ideal, but it looks like he's now out of spotting range for me, and obviously my smoke is out. So now it's a bit of cat and mouse. So we do have a slight advantage. We've got a little bit of advantage, but I can't risk taking the shots here. The RDD takes out one of the BBs, which is nice. And I can't win this exchange alone unless I get lucky. So I'm just going to send out torps if I can. stop him from like really being able to do anything to me. So trying to get the island between me and him. I do get spotted now. This was dangerous, but I'm hoping the island prevents me from being targeted. I get some torch wires again, expecting him to turn in to chase me. Whether they'll land or not, I don't know, but you know, I'm expecting for I can't really do any damage. I'm expecting to survive because the points are more important than doing damage at this stage. I just need to keep him out of spotting me. I need to stay alive, and I need to. I'm kind of hoping at this point that the enemy repulse will be dealt with by RDD and submarine. If they can deal with the repulse, then I'm just going to keep running and running. I can't risk getting shot. I do have a little bit of a potential opportunity coming up. The island between me and him might give me an opportunity to put some shells out. So there he goes blind. Obviously, because the island stopped me viewing, most of those shells go into the island, only a couple go over the top, unfortunately. But it's worth a try. You know, you only need one shell to start a fire to do more damage. I have turned my AA off, so that his planes don't give my position away. And unfortunately, the repulse has taken our submarine out, which is, again, I don't know why the submarine would get killed there. You got a DD spotting for you. You don't need to ping or anything. You can just send tools out like usual. And the submarine blames the DD for that, which is ridiculous because, and we now know that the enemy submarine is in the cap. So our T-66 now has to be able to take out the repulse and deal with the submarine. And he spots them both. So if he can take the repulse out, he's then got the submarine all to himself. I've just got to stay alive. Some chats, our submarine, excellent. The T-61 takes out the repulse. That's a really important kill. And now he's probably going to be able to take out the submarine as well. I am just trying to stay alive because looking at the points, if either me or RDD dies, the points will flip and they'll have the advantage. As it stands, we do have a slight advantage, points wise, I think. Or no, I don't know. I don't know if they're flipped or not yet. So, because I'm pretty sure that he gets the sub, and if that's the case, that would mean that the points are flipped. Anyway, my goal here, as annoying as it might seem, is to just not get stopped, not get killed, not let the points flip. So far, DD gets the submarine. This is 500, so it's 55-point difference. Now it flips. As you can see, our score is actually on the right, and the enemy's is on the left. So it's flipped. So we have a 10-point advantage now. So I put in chats, stay alive, we win. And I'm not expecting the DD's prove that he can play, so it's kind of like overcautious. But yeah, it's just a case of there's under a minute to go. We've got a 10-point advantage. As long as neither of us die, we win. So there's no point in me shooting. As much as it's annoying to spend this much time just not being able to shoot anything, and I noticed that RDD does have shots, so I turn in so that I can maybe pick him up and get him spotted again. As long as he's like in a safe position, he can take. I can't because I'm not in a safe position. So hoping that I can spot again for RDD. I doubt I'll be able to get too close, but I'll pick him up. So here we go. Yeah, and the DD did win it for us. I complimented him after this because getting those final 2 kills did win the game. As much as I would have liked to have taken out the Arizona, it was just too risky. I had to. I mean, if it was down to just me, then obviously I would have to start risking it. But it's you got to balance things, you know. Is trying to get a kill worth possibly dying? And at that point, it wasn't. Anyway, good result. I actually did get a bounty on that one as well, and managed to top the team. I said T61 had a really good game. I complimented him after this, and yeah, although I got more points, he probably deserved top spot there.